Testing microphone 1 2.
Testing microphone 1 2.
Testing microphone 1 2. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Biff back with you again today. Or tonight. Or this afternoon, or this morning, or this evening. Wherever you may be, wherever you may be watching me. Welcome. Welcome into the channel. Tonight is the end of the season. And we will either win promotion or we will be in the playoffs. Last year, I was in the playoffs and I lost in the first round. So this is our second year in the Vanarama National League South. And we're hoping to get promoted tonight to the Vanarama National League. Vanarama National League. You see here we had a 2-0 win over Weston Supermare. Eastbourne Borough, we won 5-3. Our next game, you see we only have 3 games left here at the bottom end of the season. Our next game is against 9th place St. Albans, 6th place Farnborough, 8th place Bath. So we play 9, 6, and 8. When we beat Eastbourne Borough, I believe they were in, that was just our last game. So they were in 13th, I guess. So we're playing 9, 8, and 6 Farnborough. I'm pretty sure that my system manager is going to tell me that he wants me to be in cautious mentality, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because these teams are like neck and neck with us. And South End is in second place. I'm glad I played them and got that out of the way because they were in second place. We were in first. They were in second. They beat us 3-1. So yeah, we're gonna play that game. Now, I think I could have done better against Eastbourne Borough if I had changed a few of the tactics during the game. You can see we scored 5 goals. They scored 3. They just kept getting behind us. They kept getting behind our defense. And so we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, hey Lurks, hey Alex, how's it going? Tonight we're either gonna win the league or we're gonna go into the playoffs. We got 3 games left. Three games left in the season. I might actually avail myself of some of the tips that are in the game. So basically, you know how you how when you start the game up, And see, I do this, and then it does this. And then I got to go back over here. Go back into all this and turn all this on again. It's ridiculous. I got to set up the whole screen again. Okay, task manager. I got to set up stream health. I got to set up stream ads. I got to set up chat. There's OBS. Here's my chat. Here's my stream preview. Yeah, it's coming, Pencil. It's coming. I just logged in, dude. Like 5 minutes, well, not even 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I just logged in like 5 minutes ago. So hold your horses and something will happen, I hope. And then what do I want over here? I want the, I got to start that up again. Doo-doo. Pencil Knight. Interesting. Not that one. Not that one. This one. So yeah, we had 3 games left against 3 top 10 teams. So we'll see what happens. The Torquay's offering me a new contract. I'm going to sign it because I thought I was going to get fired. I thought they were going to fire me at the end of the season. I really did. Any tips here, Alex, on getting a new contract? I'm not going to get relegated, so they just want it for 1 year. That's fine with me. I'm not getting relegated this year. Of course, this contract won't start until it won't end until June of 26. So if we well, they're offering me 1.2, which is what I'm currently making. Pretty sure. Yeah, they're offering me the same wage as last year. I'd like to make a little more. Well, they accepted it. I tried to boost it up. I tried boosting it up to 1,500, and then I tried to lower this to like 30, actually 25, I think. And then I tried to boost this up to like 20. And I think they just went right back to what they originally offered me. So let's see. Yeah, see. They're only going to go to yeah, this is all they're going to go for. They're not budging at all. $20, $30. Oh, that's what I had last time, right? Nope. I'll take it. He's happy. Look at Clark. Big smiley. He's happy. I mean, because I can basically walk out of a contract, right? If I get offered money, better money elsewhere, I can take it. All right. Arizabalaga snubs Vigo. Interesting. The club would have to pay compensation. I sign a new deal. Same money as last year. I got no time for you. St. Albans, goalkeepers of the team are generally strong communicators. The goalkeepers in the team are good at coming off their line to deal with danger. They create very poor chances from set pieces, so we can counter against them. Stamina isn't a collective plus. We got this going on here if we put Collins in, which is what we're going to do. I mean, there's only a little bit left in the season, so we're just going to play our best players, regardless of what kind of, regardless of what complaints people might have about their play time or whatever. You know, it's just we're playing the best team. So shoot more often. Shoot more often. Shoot more often. Shoot more often. Shoot less often. I don't want those guys shooting because they wind up taking long shots and they're terrible at long shots. So what do I have here? I think I have counter. I'm probably just going to do this. And then I got to find out. I know he's going to tell me go in a low block. So I'll put it in a medium block and see what he says. My assistant manager is going to tell me go low block. So scoring, they are low scoring and wasteful shooting. That's what we're looking for. We are high scoring and clinical shooting. Even though, I don't know about that. We score about, 20% of our shots? Does it say up here? Goals per game, 2.3 maybe? Conversion rate, 15%. I guess that's good, huh? High conversion rate. Possession, we're right on the line between we frequently win the ball, reliable, and frequently win the ball, lose some possession. Attacking efficiency, passive and wasteful shooting for them. Aggressive, clinical for us. I think we already got that over here. Goals from set pieces. Probably about 27 goals we have? And we only have like 10 set piece goals against. They are right on the line between impenetrable defense, busy, and quiet. And we're quiet defense, but we're leaky because we can give up one goal, we can get a shutout, we can give up one goal in the game, or we can give up 5 goals. And it's probably down to my tactical, what I do tactically that's just not working for that game. All right, so here, we're going to do, we're going to do match review. This is the last game of the season. I'm going to do match review. And then they're going to get a rest day right here and a rest day right here. I don't know why. Why is there a is this just kind of a this is the last game of the season. Why would there be a practice 2 days after the last day of the season? We'll do some bowling or shoot some pool or something. Okay. Weekly staff meeting. Yeah, we will. We'll offer him a new contract. Now, see, when so he is only 3 stars. I thought he was more than that when he came in. Remind me in a week. Remind me in a week. I think we'll probably have to do that when we sign him up to a new contract, is just sign him up as a regular starter. Remind me in a week. Since Jack Stobbs and you no longer enjoy such a positive relationship, he doesn't have much, if any, influence over the squad. Yeah, Jack and I had a falling out over his playtime. So I just told him, okay, I'll put you on the transfer market. He said, okay. So see you later, Jack. He kind of followed in the footsteps of a player that we had last year. They just kind of developed a bad attitude over the season. Just like, we've only got 3 games left. It's like, he's diminished over the last 6 months. Why? Because he's been in a cast because he's got a broken leg. Yeah, we'll schedule this after the meeting. We'll schedule this after the meeting. We'll schedule this after the meeting. We don't. Let's move on. Send on a coaching course if you want to. And then end the meeting. Okay, Brett. These guys always are agreeable to receiving praise and just saying, give them a thank you for working hard, Some other players in the team, not so much. So what's training look like tomorrow? Can I give them the day off? No, because I want to train this. I don't think they need the day off, actually. They're coming back. Let's see. So we're 5 points ahead. If we win and Wildstone loses or draws, then we will win the division. Southend, if we win, we'll be on 90 points, 11 ahead of Southend with 2 games left. We'll be 8 ahead of Wildstone. So if they draw, we'll be 7 points ahead. If they lose, we'll be 8 points ahead. So it all kind of depends on. And then Chippenham can't tie us. They can't win the league. Can't. Grant Gallagher is going to study for coaching qualifications. Every time I ask the board to do that for me, they're like, nope, can't afford it. Farnborough, they're fighting for a playoff spot. I wonder what this game's going to turn out like. They're playing 21st Weymouth. Let's see what that turns out to be like. They win 3-2. So they are with, okay, so they're up there at 71. Okay. Trial coming to an end. Louis Copley. He is 18. Campos, possible 5-star. Jason Williams, keeper, possible 5-star. Yeah, Stobbs, we're selling him. Fair increase in playing time. Looking forward to more playing time within the next few months. He came to me right at the end of the season. He came to me while he was on international duty. Like he was on international duty for like 2.5 weeks. And like a week into his international duty, we were in the office. So I don't know if he was actually calling me. And maybe we were on a conference call with my assistant manager and him and his agent. And he said he wants more playing time. I'm like, okay, well, there's like 4 games left in the season. I'll see what I can do. But he's given us 200 days to increase his playing time. So we'll try to do that. So let's see. Sealy. Should probably try to snag this guy because, well, Barnes is 2.5 stars. He's 3 stars already. He's 18. See how much he wants. Does he have an agent? Oh, he's with Norwich. Okay. Let's make an offer to Norwich. Make inquiry. Okay. I think these are actually youth intake, maybe. He would be our best. I'm actually thinking about going to a 4-2-3-1 next year. So he would fit in nicely in that. Let's make an inquiry of Arsenal. Campos, right back, and I'm looking for a right back, so let's do that with you. Okay, it's Man United. Let's see if they want to do any business. And then also for Williams, goalkeeper. He's what, 18? We actually just got, but he's a 5-star possibility, so. Okay, Southampton. Make an inquiry of Southampton. Rebel Ramble, huh? What's going on, Rebel? Let's see. What's the game again? Game is on Friday. Opposition report. They're a poor team compared to the quality we possess. They're well below us in the league and worse form than us. Passive and wasteful shooting. Yeah, they are. He's performing well above average and keeps just his defensive role. 0.78 blocks per minute for 90 minutes. So 1 block a game. Is that how I'm reading that? Tackles 1. This doesn't tell me what his position is. Just says he's a defender. I'd like to know, is he like a wingback or is he a halfback or is he a fullback or is he a central defender? Okay, Welling, they beat, what, 3-0 their last game? They had 2.16 XG. That's Welling is 12th. They pretty pretty well against Welling. I mean, I don't know why he's saying that they're well below us in the league. Yeah, we're in first, but key goalkeeping statistics, pass attempts. Okay, got ads starting in about 5 minutes, guys. Um, Save percentage, shutouts. He's got 13 shutouts. Pretty good. And he does a lot of blocks, tackles. He tackles 1.39 more times than the average 90-minute. Vanarama is out 90 minutes. Aiden Rutledge feels he can place his shots anywhere he wants to. Well, that's awesome. He's showing remarkable improvements over the last couple of months. I believe it's imperative that a player gets first team soccer, otherwise his future progress might become stifled. I believe Scott would be a good player for most Vanarama national sides. That's good. Of course, they're going up. I reckon Scott's potential could lead him to becoming a Sky Bet League 2 central midfielder in the future. I agree too. I agree with that also. Okay, our match preparation. He's probably going to tell me to go into a low block. Yep, I'll do that. Yep, we need to work the ball into the box. We need to work the ball into the penalty area. We need to regain possession in the central area of the pitch. Kobe Rowe won possession more than any other player, won back possession. Five of the 9 goals we've conceded have been scored from positions close to the penalty spot. Well, that means 4 of 9 we've conceded have come from positions far from the penalty spot. You know, I mean, you guys probably see this too. I get worldies scored against me, like, from 30, 35 yards out. It's like no goalie in existence is going to stop those shots. See, 9 of 13 goals have been scored while enjoying possession for 60 to 70 seconds, despite most commonly keeping the ball between 20 to 30 seconds. So we need to hang on. We need to hold on to the ball. That's why I want to do slightly shorter passing. I don't want to pass into space. I do want to be more disciplined with the ball. Two minutes, ads will be incoming. We're allowing the opposition to have good shots to touches ratio when they get into our penalty area. Well, let's try to, we're going to trap them outside then. It's time to funnel the ball into wide areas where the opposition have fewer options with the ball. Let's see. We've conceded 8 of 38 shot attempts from inside our penalty area, so we're going to funnel them outside. The attacking third of the pitch have come from central positions. We're going to funnel them outside. Only 3 of our 81 attacks that led to attempts on goal have involved Ryan Glover. Well, he hasn't been with the team all year, for one thing. I think I might change McGavin. I want to see what his, if we put him in support. Yeah, he does lose. He's not familiar with that. I think I'll leave him on attack. Maybe if I put him on central midfield or support. He's a little bit better with that, but he's better on attack. Automatically switch between defense, support, attack duties according to the current mentality. Well, that's good. Um, yeah, McGavin is a good anticipation, good composure, not great concentration, makes good decisions. He's determined, not a lot of flair, not much leadership. He's good off the ball, and he's got good vision. So I think I'm just going to keep him on. He knows the attacking mentality best. Willard is weak in midfield. Collins, I'm going to put him back on winger attack. That's where he's most familiar. So really the only weak point is right here, because it doesn't matter who I put in there. I've already tried. It doesn't matter who I put in there. They're just not strong in that spot. I think it's supposed to be ball winning midfielder. Yeah, see, that's even worse for him than. I should put Asa Hall in there. He's lost too much. Oh, there we go. Grask, box to box midfielder. So that bumps up our familiarity. So, there we go. Creative freedom. Nice. Everybody's happy with that now, pretty much. Which negotiations over Sealy? Okay. No clubs are interested in him. Interesting. He's 3 stars, 5-star potential. He's determined. Sure. Okay. Aldershot, Shelbourne. Let's see. Aldershot is what? These are probably like League One and League Two teams. Playing time. Right now, you'd be a squad player because I've got one of the top goal scorers in the league, so you're not going to come in and take his job right away. Pressing forward, that'd probably be okay. Yeah, we'll try that. contract start date. How much do you want? 875 a week? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want it for 3 years, huh? Minimum fee release clause. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. $1.1 per week. What did he want originally? He wanted 875, right? 900. I'm not giving you a $4,000 sign-on fee. And I'm not giving you $400 for every time you want to decide to play. Offering me an improved salary after I make a set number of league appearances would make these negotiations much easier for everyone. Oh, let's see. I'll add a clause. What is it? Improved salary? After he makes a number of league appearances. You know what? I'll give you $150 for every goal you score. How's that sound? Let's see. Gosh, this guy wants a lot of money to sign on. Give me 300. Terms are acceptable. Guy's tough, man. I gotta go through that with all these other ones too. Team selection, St. Albans, Ross Marshall. Now, this is what I don't understand. I think he said something about Kobe Rowe. I think he said something about Kobe Rowe. Could help us in the heading department or something. And then he says, no, don't pick Kobe Rowe, pick Ross Marshall. Now, why doesn't he want me to pick these guys? Brett McGavin's my best offensive player besides Rutledge. Plus, I've got all these things going on. I've got all these affinities, these teamwork things. And everybody's in good form. Games tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do that. Let me see who I have on my bench. Kurichanis, Glover, Bryan, and Booth. Where is he's back, right? Oh no. Did he leave? Oh, there's Duru. Who am I thinking about? Armstrong, yeah. Armstrong's 3-star fullback, but I think Bryan plays wingback. Yeah, that's why I want him in there. Stobbs is not playing. Willard's not going to start. Okay. We'll have to be worried about complacency. Torquay set record for points haul. Gull set on 87 points. It says our existing record is 88 points, but actually last year we scored 90 points because we started off with a 10-point deduction at the beginning of the season. So we started off at negative 10 points and we wound up on 80 points. So that's 80 plus negative 10 equals 80 plus negative 10. Do I have to figure that out on my calculator? $70. How about negative 10 plus 80? Anyways, we had to climb up to 0. It's still, the difference is 90. I'll have to figure that out. Record number of wins potentially. The existing record is 27. We currently have 26. I think it'd be a good idea to hold a team meeting to give the players some words of encouragement ahead of our next match. No, I'm not doing that. You're not going to bait me into doing that, Aaron. Now, if I had a team meeting, I could just maybe parrot his words right here. I think we should focus on our recent good form and reinforce the positive feeling around the club right now. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to save my game and I'm going to try this. And if it doesn't work, if people get upset, then I'm going to reload the other game. So focus on our recent good form and reinforce the positive feeling around the club right now. Very good cohesion, excellent club atmosphere, very good leadership support, and our recent good form. What's our form been? Our form has been 4 out of our last 5 games are wins. I want to try this because basically, like when you're meeting the club for the first time, if you just parrot what the board wants, the club vision that the board has, if you just parrot that in your meeting and you say, yeah, I think, this year we're going to reach the Vanarama South playoffs. We're going to, try to get into the FA Cup proper. Then if you just parrot back to the players what the board has told you they want, then the players get on board with that. If you try to make changes, like if you say, yeah, I think we can win the league this year, and I think we can go deep into the FA Cup, they're going to be totally not on board with that. And now, see, my gut feeling says don't do this because players can get upset. Players can get upset. I want to try it though. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to reload my game. I expected us to win the title, and this next match could go a long way for us to realizing our ambitions. It's important that we win. We're hitting form exactly the right time during the run-in, but we need to find an extra gear for to see the title challenge through to a successful conclusion. Now, see, I did not expect us to win. The board wanted us. The board expectations were us to reach the playoffs. That's it. This is a big match in our pursuit of the title, and winning it would do our chances the world of good. We're a better team than St. Albans, and we should be getting the result we need against them to seize the initiative in the race for promotion. Everyone's going to be hyping this match up as something of a title decider, but I don't want to pay attention to that. It's just another match as far as we're concerned. Now, so Aaron did say I should mention that the form that we're in, and our title chances do rest on the outcome of this match. So I think right here he says we're hitting form at exactly the right time during the run-in, but we need to find an extra gear if we're to see the title challenge through. Okay. That's exactly the sort of overall reaction I was after. I'm really pleased with those of you who agree with me. Nobody disagrees with me. I'm just going to do this. That's it. That's it. Stobbs is happy. That's interesting because Stobbs, you're out of the team, dude. Armstrong is happy. He's alone. Glover's happy. Willard's happy. He's alone. All of the loans are happy. Hanson, Dillon, De Silva, who's got a broken leg. He won't play the rest of the year. Everybody else is encouraged or agreeable. Gurichanis is positive, but that's interesting. All of the loanees are very positive, except for Stobbs. Who's the other loanee? Willard, Glover, Duru. So Willard, Glover, Duru, and Armstrong are stoked. You've really managed to motivate the players. I think they're in the best possible frame of mind for the upcoming match. The conversation appeared to have a positive effect on Glover, Willard, and Armstrong's morale. The conversation appeared to have a slightly positive effect on several players' morale. Stobbs is not happy because even though it said he was what, excited? Kurichanis is still upset about his playing time. Everybody's morale is up. That's good. They want nothing for Louis Copley. Attacking midfielder. See how much he wants. He's only getting $275 a week. Didn't I already do this for him? I already did this. I think I did this for him too. He's a center back. Sure, I could use another center back. 5-star center back. Okay. Still Thursday. Oh, it's only Thursday, 9:15. Yeah, everybody's ready for the match. So I've got Kurichanis to play forward. Glover can play forward or midfield. Brian can play left back. Booth can play right back or midfield. Krass can also drop down here for Duru. Game is in 24 hours. It appears that the transfer offer of Louis Copley has become public knowledge. I'm confident that the leak did not come from a member of the club's staff, but I feel that the player in question could now become harder to sign as interest in his services intensifies. Okay. That's interesting. He has doubts about negotiating terms and feels there are currently more appealing options. Look at the salary he wants. He wants to be a star player. Walk away. Maybe I'll put him on my watch list. Oh, he's already on my short list. That's why. Yeah, dude, I'm not going to pay you that much and make you a star player. I'm not even going to pay you $1,000. So he's very interested in negotiating terms, but feels there are currently more appealing options elsewhere. You are center back and right back. 2.5 star, potential 5-star. Start negotiations. Okay. Breakthrough prospect. That's fine. How old are you? 18-year-old. Low determination. You have low determination. It's not going to be good. Well, let's see how much he wants. Maybe we can work that into him. 625 a week. Was it breakthrough prospect? Is that what we agreed to? Breakthrough prospect, average wage is $230, highest basic wage is $500. Advised maximum wage. These guys want so much money for an appearance. Oh, let's see. Sure, we get a shutout. I'll give you $120. You want that much for a sign-on fee, huh? How about 1,000? He's happy with that. There haven't been any clubs willing to make an offer for Jack Stobbs at this time, despite my best efforts to drum up interest in the player. There aren't any clubs who seem to be thinking that signing him would be a good move at the moment. I agree with them. He's under contract for another year. Hey, Neil, how's it going? Let's see. G-Man, Koala, Neutral, Alex, Rebel. How's it going, everybody? And Neil. First time chatter. How's it going? Hopefully we're going to win the league tonight. Southampton is willing to discuss an offer for Williams. What's there to discuss? He's on a zero transfer. They want nothing for him. They want nothing to do with him. He's an 18-year-old goalkeeper. He is 2 stars, potentially 3.5 stars, or potentially 5 stars. Make the offer. Thanks for following, Neil. Welcome to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I hope you can all see some well-played. Williams is very interested in negotiating terms. He feels are currently a bit more appealing option elsewhere. Why? What is York offering you? Oh, they're in the Vanarama National League, 10th. He'd be a future prospect. Okay, so future prospects are 120 is the average wage per week. 300 is the highest. Yeah, 350 to. So he wants like a 1-year deal. When he's expected to be promised and considered a future prospect and remain so for the foreseeable future. Okay, future prospect. He wants a 1-year deal. A little high on the salary. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how much did he want? 1, 2, 3, 4. He wanted 375. 1, 2, 3, 4. He wanted 925. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think maybe if I raise the agent fee, let's see what happens. I'll give the agent more money. Give the kid less money. Oh yeah, see that? Did you see that, Alex? I raised the agent fee. I lowered all of these, the salary, the sign-on fee, the appearance fee, all this stuff. I raised the agent fee, and the agent went for it. He went back and told the kid, take it, because I'm getting my money. That's really interesting. That is really because I lowered everything. I lowered everything. I lowered his salary, the sign-on fee, the appearance fee, all this stuff. And I raised the agent fee by like $50. Agent's like, hey, I got to make a house payment this month. We'll take it. That's interesting. We made some offers. Torquay set for title showdown. We battle for the Vanarama South title. We can claim the title with a win over St. Albans, but also require results elsewhere to go in their favor. St. Albans would move into a playoff place with a win. So let's look at St. Albans. Let's see, a 4-3-3. He's right-footed. Lawson is what? 5'10". Yeah, we're already showing them outside anyway because we give up goals when we let them into the box. He is 6 foot, not much jumping, not very good heading. He is 6'2", not good jumping. He has 14 heading. So probably I'd say that we're going to go with mixed crosses. He's 6'2", 13 jumping, 9 heading. Yeah, so I'll probably go with mixed crosses. We're going to go to where? St. Albans. They're all rested. Their backup goalkeeper. He is maintaining sharpness, maintaining sharpness. So Lawson, Roberts, and Edwards. Lawson, Roberts, and Edwards. So he is fairly strong on his left foot, but better on his right foot. So we're going to show him to his left foot. Mark him. I don't want to tackle him, though, in the box. Ben Smith. Show him over to his left foot. You were with the assist guy? Okay. Trigger a press on you. Always tackle you. Joe, you are a red card, hothead. 11 aggression. Yep. Okay, so left foot is reasonable. So show you on your reasonable foot. We're going to tackle you and try to trigger you to get in a red card. Here's another one, Michael Clark. 11 aggression. We're going to do the same with you. What foot are you? I'm going to show you onto your left foot and tackle you. We're going to trigger a press on you. I think probably we're going to mark you in the box anyway. So these guys are weak on his right foot. And you're probably weak on your left foot. Jack. Yeah, weak on your left foot. So you are weak on your right foot, so we put you on your right foot, right? Actually, I don't want to go easy on tackling. I don't want to get a red card. Only one player has an average rating is above 7. That's interesting. First team players for under 18s. Barnes and Scott. No. Now, what is Barnes and Scott? He's okay. Barnes is maintaining sharpness. Yeah, see, I don't want to play them because I don't want one of my guys getting injured. He's some way short of full fitness. Why? He's been injured forever. Booth has. Oh, because he's lacking sharpness. Well, who else? I can't really bring anybody else in for him that is good as he is because he's so versatile. I can play him anywhere in midfield or along the right side of the back line. I can play him anywhere. He's very versatile. Well, maybe this game will get him some fitness. Who knows? Okay, here we go. He wants me to change everybody. We need the results elsewhere to go in our favor, but if they do, then a win against St. Albans will see us win the title. He wants us to go to balanced. I'll do that. I don't want to get stuck in. No. Defend duties. Adjust instructions. Yeah, these guys have a really good. So they're going to be attacking up the left. So right now I have 4 on defend. I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, he comes in and he says, we're a much better team than they are. Okay, well, let's see how much better we are. Roused, 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 confused. Feels the instructions take fewer risks, aren't well aligned with the standard of flair. I need to change that. But I don't think I can change it now because I've already, I have to wait till the match starts. Okay. No complacency, boys. No complacency. I got faith in you guys. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell I'm going to take this off because he has flair. He wants to express himself. So, Gavin goes outside, gets a corner. Okay, nothing came of that. So, there's a goal already. A goal, Weldstone beating Weymouth. $10, no shots. We got one shot. Let's encourage. Some guys didn't like it. 20 minutes. Guys are playing a very low block. Okay, so how do I beat the low block? We're going to have to go a little bit more on our passing. Work the ball in the box. They were strong on their these guys had the thing going on, so that's on our right side. So we probably want to go down the left side. Focus play down the left. Yeah, see, there's more heat over here on the left than there is on the right. So they're trying to go down the left. They're trying to go down our left, so we want to try to go down on their left. So we're going to look at. So we have possession. We got another shot on goal. Give another shout. He's going to lump it. Is he going to lump it? No. Oh, man. Come on, man. Don't lump it. Of course, I did just change that, didn't I? We do better when we hold on to the ball for longer. When we control the ball for... Hit the post. And that's the end of it. Yep, that's the end of it. McGavin hit the crossbar in the post. But it was on target. We do have... See, I did change this. So I want slightly less directness. I'm going to go positive. I mean, we are controlling possession. Oh no, come on. We're doing a good job at not only getting crosses in, but getting on the end of them. Okay. Let's look at the match stats. Crosses completed 6. 25%, that's actually pretty high. What's our XG? 0.53? Not great. Corners, free kicks, we've got, what, 16 set pieces? They've got 10. High intensity sprints, final third passes, progressive passes, average ratings a little bit higher than theirs. Yeah, we're controlling the midfield. Rutledge. His overall chance is 0. They're motivated. Some are nervous. Others are composed. That's good. I don't want it to get complacent. Rutledge is motivated. That's good. Saw that coming. Saw that coming. Game's got to make it interesting. They've got 1 shot on target, 1 goal. If we score here, it'll be 2 shots on target, 1 goal. So, and that's what we do. That's what we do in these games is we don't score. It's pretty typical. They got half the XG that we do, but they have a goal. We've had, what, 3 shots in 15 minutes of the second half? It's the same thing. It's just it's the same thing as last year. Same thing. I mean, everybody's in really good shape because they've had a week off, 5 days off. Yeah, we're just going to go at him. Work the ball in the box. Pass into space. Gonna go attacking. Long throw. Okay, that's the end of that. Red card. Magri is off. So let's do some changes. Kurichanis, you can come in. Rutledge, you're motivated. Brian, you are losing sharpness, but Martin is nervous. You're motivated. And let's go out there and make it happen. Now, what am I going to do as far as changing my tactics? Because now, who was this guy that came off? Sam Magri. He was a left back? No, right back. So our left side. So he is weak on his left foot. So who else is in? Partington, trigger a press. Okay. Looks like our assistant did that. Lawson, we've already got you lined up. Ben Smith, we already got you on your left foot. So he's on the right. So that would be our left. Be our left. I'm going to put Dawes on a inside forward attack. How about very attacking? Got ads starting in about 5 minutes. We're going to counter press. We're going to bring our block up to a mid block. And let's see, bring another sub on. He was totally dominating the game. Finally. Clark and McFadden are in there. Clark, McFadden, and James. Six foot. Not good jumping, not great heading. Clark, McFadden. Jumping 10, heading 14. James Clark, McFadden. He is jumping reach. Okay, so we're going to change. We're going to change the low crosses. Demand more. Nope, not going to do it. Just like last year. 18 shots on goal, 5 on target, or 18 shots, 5 on target. 2.17. So he had what? 5 times the XG that they did. They had 1 shot on target, and they scored. This is FM. This is FM. I mean, you play this game long enough, I guess, and you just come to accept it. Ads just started. Oh, they already started. Look, it's 123 high intensity sprints. I mean, if they hadn't got a guy sent off, we would have lost that game. We just would have lost that game. Yeah, we should have won that game. Yeah, see? Here we go. We had a 5-point lead. Now it's down to 3 again. We do have goal differential, so that's good. But yeah, it's the game. It's just totally the game. Training week in review. Let's go to training. Let's praise some people for their hard work. Not you though, because you got mad at me last time. We'll praise you. David, we'll praise you. McGavin, we'll praise you. Barton will praise you. Rutledge will praise you. Anybody needs a little rebuke? Almost Ted can. Just ridiculous. I mean, but like I said, it's the game. You have to get used to it. And I don't think we're going to have a physical practice. The day after a hard game. And we're also not going to do attacking overlap. How about possession? Let's just do attacking and defending. Yeah, 1, 2, and then we only have 2 days recovery till Farnborough. We're going to get FM'd again this year. We got FM'd last year. I'm going to have to rotate a lot of players. So what we're going to do is we're just going to we're going to rest everybody tomorrow. Okay. So I think we just needed to win. We needed to win, and Wheelstone needed to lose or draw. And that would have put us in, but they won. Right? So Wheelstone won. Yeah, they won against Weymouth. So they were on 82. If they had drawn, they'd been on 83. We would have been on 90, and they couldn't catch us. Hey, McCuddles, how's it going? First time chatter. Um, so it's the same thing. If we win, we're on 91 points. If they lose or draw, um, yeah, we had stronger momentum through the whole match. Uh, we had much, we had 4 times the XG, 5 times the XG, 400 passes in the game. We dominated the game. And they scored. They had one shot on target and they scored on it. And that's all FM gave me. That's all FM gave me. We're going out next time positive. We're going to counter press also. Team in general good at off the ball movement and create problems for the oppositions to solve. Marshall's positioning may help to combat this. So you want me to play Marshall, huh? Okay. Marshall for row. Booth, Brian, Glover, Karichanis. Okay, so Brian's gaining sharpness. Okay. Marshall is lacking sharpness, losing sharpness. What are you going to do? A team in general are impressive crossers and often threatened with deliveries from wide areas. So I funnel them inside. Trap them inside. And stop crosses. They like to attack with crosses. We're going to try to stop them doing that. Clear lack of leadership. The goalkeepers don't command their areas well. Farnborough is high scoring clinical, just like us. They frequently win the ball, but they are loose in possession. So we can do tackling. Aggressive shooting, clinical shooting. We're better than them at that. Goals from set pieces. Okay. And they have busy defense, leaky defense. We have quiet defense, leaky defense. Clear-cut chances for against. Number of matches. Ten of 30 goals in the last. Scored in the 15 minutes before halftime. 13 of 31 assists allowed in the last 20 matches have come from crosses. So Rowe, they're saying Rowe's aerial ability. 10 of the 31 assists allowed in the last 20 matches have come from the right side. So Rowe's aerial ability. He is 15 jumping, 13 heading. But you're telling me to play Marshall. Why are you telling me to play Marshall then? Match prep. Okay, higher defensive line. Well, what I'm doing, McCuddles, is I'm trying to win the league. I'm trying to get automatic promotion so that I don't have to play in the playoffs. There's 2 games left in the season. I drew the last game. Need to win this game. Games tomorrow night. My guys are really tired because, this is what FM does. They squeeze 3 games in a 7-day period right at the end of the season when you're trying to play your best team. And then they're like, what do you think of me now? Ability commands place in the team. Got it. Ability commands a place in the team. Got it. Odds are from set against Middles Farnborough, but should prove a difficult home encounter against Torquay. Team needs to make sure they stay positive run in, starting with Farnborough on Monday. Claim the league title instead of challenge Wheelstone if they can manage to win one of their last 2 games. So I guess with that, we should probably play him. Just that he's but I like that Taylor Sinclair and Rowe work well together. That's what I like. So Mandy, McGavin, Krask, Collins, they've done really well in their last 5 games. Dawes, maybe not so much. Glover is a 7. So if I brought you into the squad, Scott, what's your tactical familiarity there? Nope. He's better at that width than he is at this width. He's about the same at both. But I want him in here because they've got the affinity going. They They play really well together. I think that's important. Probably not as important as I'm thinking it is, but yeah. So Kurichakis, Glover, Bryan, and Booth. Booth is still lacking sharpness. Farnborough. Four four two. This guy's what? 5'7". He is 6'3". 15 jumping. 10 heading. You gotta remember that guy. They're not expected to win. What are you talking about? They're not expected to win. We have the best reaction if we ease the pressure on the players and tell them they're not expected to win. Okay, well, let's try this again. Ease the pressure and tell them they're not expected to win. He said, we're not expected to win. Ease the pressure. Ease expectations. But try to focus on your own games and let everything around the match take care of itself. So he said, ease expectations. Okay, again, these same guys. Well, at least everybody's. I agree. We need to focus on the match itself rather than getting distracted by any thoughts of winning the title. Who said that? Is anybody unhappy? Overall meeting is slightly positive. Is anybody unhappy about it? Okay, it had a positive effect on everybody except Jack Stobbs. Okay, I did it again, Aaron. I listened to you. Hopefully that's not the reason that we lost last time. Yeah, we don't need this because it's the last game of the season. Yeah, send me your summary to my inbox, man. I'm not ready to do that. What time's the game? It's at 8 o'clock. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to change this to the board expectations. Oh, Wimbledon, nice. I think I might have had a player or two from Wimbledon at some point. I want to do that. I want to do this. Let's play out of defense. We're going to trap them inside. Wasn't that it? Yeah, because they're getting crosses into the area. Aaron Sasu? Who's Aaron Sasu? Oh. Yeah, I don't recall. I've done a bunch of loans the last 2 years, so um it might have just been a AFC Wimbledon player that I was looking at getting. I guess Marshall has good condition positioning. It's probably mental, right? Yeah, he's got 11 positioning. Rowe has 9. Taylor Sinclair has 10. Going up for Taylor Sinclair. But Rowe is much better in the air. He's 6'6", 15 jumping, 13 heading. Often threatened with wide area. Who's my best marker? Taylor Sinclair. Marking 10. Rowe marking 11. Marshall. Marking 9. Booth. Marking 11. So Rowe, we're going to have you mark the big guy. Harvey Bradbury. Mark him tighter. Okay, opposition instructions. Connor Cullen. He's a little guy. So we're going to, what footed are you? You are weak left foot. You are weak left foot. The assist guy is weak on his left foot. We're going to tackle you. We're going to trigger a press on you. How about these guys? You are weak on your right foot. You are weak on your left foot. Trigger a press on you guys since you like to cross a lot. Tackle you guys. Tackle you guys. His crossing's only 7. Harry is a 10. Oliver is a 8. You are a 10. You are at 9 to 12. You're only a 10. Not great crossers of the ball. It says they like to cross a lot, though. And we'll try that. Okay, let's see what happens. He can play with no complications. So we got him starting. Krask remains some way short of full fitness, should be monitored. I think can Marshall play at all? Yeah, he could in a pinch play over there. I mean, Mandy can drop back. So I think I might bring in Krask can come back here. Mandy can drop back in here. But if Krask is going to come back here, I need a midfielder. I'm going to put Scott up here on the bench. Because Mandy can drop back in defense. Krask could come back here. Scott can come on into midfield if we need him to. Now, if they both need to go out, or two of them need to go out, including Duru, then we might be a little stuck. I might have Willard come on. Instead of Corey Chanas. But Corey Chanas does have that high average. Oh, let's see what happens. If we win and Weldstone, we'd be on 91 points. Weldstone would have to win to keep pace with us. If they draw or lose, who are they playing against? I guess Havant and West. Havant is where? They're going to be all the way down here, aren't they? Yeah, they're in 16th. We get the tough run in where we have to play 5 teams. Our last 3 games are against teams in the top 10. concede fewer goals from outside the penalty area if we pushed up more. Push up higher. Okay. Yeah, all we have to do is win. All we have to do is win to become champions. Everybody's looking really good. Let's go out and win. No, not yet. I wanted to look at that. Push up higher. He's saying mid block? Okay. I'm going to so these guys are they're used to that, the press. So they're familiar with it. They're used to it. Everybody's very happy and encouraged. This is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do so. Need a strong defense. Take control of the midfield. Just do it. Give us the edge in attack. Okay, now let's see if our tactics match up what we had from our coach, Jordan Much. We're going to tackle Jordan. Jordan is reasonable on his left foot, so we're going to put him over on his left foot. These guys are tired. Jordan's like, he should be coming off pretty soon, right? Three shots. Okay, let's encourage him. So the last game, if we had won that one, it would have gone a long way to winning the league. St. Albans had one shot on target, and they scored their first shot, I think it was, and then we drew the game. So what's Bradbury getting in there for? It's Bradbury's position. Martin, can you mark Bradbury? Harvey. We have somebody else marking Harvey. Supposed to be Dude's got a yellow card already? Come on, Duru. Yeah, it's supposed to be Rowe marking him. I don't know where Rowe was. Turner grabs the ball. Didn't it say that the goalkeepers weren't that good in their area? I don't know, I have to look. Nice. Nice Krask. Yep, nice kick it right over the net. So let's see, where are we? 7 shots, 1 on target. We've got 4 times the XG, 3 times the XG that they have. We're positive. This guy Anderson, he's really tired. Solid, not Cropper. He's pretty tired. How about this guy, Norville Williams? He's pretty tired. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go. They're on the left side, so it'd be our right side. So we're going to attack. We're going to focus down the right, work the ball into the box, and run at the defense on that side. Because those guys are tired. Nice way to break up the play. Oh, come on. Just take a step back. Krask, take a step back. That was a nice way again to break up the play. Now, they're playing like it was a 4-4-2, right? So they're like compressing the midfield. They're playing kind of high, so it seems like they've got like a mid block going on. Yeah. But was Rutledge on side? Looks like he was. The ref's over there. Now that came up our left side, right? We were going to attack him on the right side. That's why I said it to go up the right side. I'm glad they didn't listen to me. Nice play by McGavin. So I got McGavin shooting more, and I'm telling him to move more forward. So we're up 1-0. We're still positive. We are dominating possession, dominating XG. We've got 30. We've got 4 times the XG that they have. They've only had 1 shot on target. We got twice the number of final third passes they have, twice the number of high intensity sprints. How are my guys holding up? Are they holding up okay? It's almost halftime. Turner, was he? Nice save by Schofield. I got a corner. Let's see. Rowe, are you marking? Are you marking Bradbury? I want to see you marking Bradbury. Dude, you're not marking Bradbury. Well, he's on him now. No, where's Bradbury? Right there. Dude, I told you to mark Bradbury. I told you to mark him tighter. Of course, this is just the match engine that I'm seeing. I mean, there might be stuff going on that I don't see. Row, you're supposed to be marking Bradbury, dude. Come on. I think he's probably just following the set piece thing that we have set up. So what's Wieldstone doing? Wieldstone is drawing against Havant. So if we win, we will win the title. Yep. If we win, we'll be 5 points ahead. We'll win the title. They can't catch us on the last day. Almost double the high intensity sprints, double the final third passes, double the progressive passes. Headers one is about even. I think I might be doing low crosses. Tackles, passes completed. We've had what, 20 set pieces? They've had 17, pretty even. But we're double on the possession. So what did I want to do? I think I want to go with I'll take a look again at their opposition. 6-1, jumping, yeah. Jumping, yeah. So I'm going to go with low crosses. Those guys are too good in the air. Get the ball in on the ground. Now, how are they doing? Let me go back and check. Yeah, these guys are going to get subbed out. They have to get subbed out. He's on the right. He's right side midfielder. Cropper and Salad. On the left, Anderson. He's tired. Noville Williams, he's tired. So let's see if they get subbed out. But in the meantime, we'll keep attacking on the right side. We sure can. We got to sub out Daru. This is where I have to make that change. Oh, and Mandy has a yellow card. Being Kraskin for Duru. Scott in. He can play on the left or the right. So that's what we're going to do then. Let's undo this. We would bring Brian in here. Scott can't play defensive midfielder. Krask, you are unconvincing. McGavin, you are competent. What about Glover? Glover can't. Korichanis can't. So I might just have to leave Mandy in there. I mean, he understands he deserved his yellow. He's playing okay. Brian is what? He is composed. They're launching it. No. Control the ball. Control the ball. Okay. And then start passing it. He's offside. He's offside. They're actually controlling it. Oh, this is us. Yeah, we're in blue today. We're controlling it better than they are. What's the stats look like? It's still dominating possession. These guys are still on? They're still on, right? Yeah, they haven't subbed anybody in. So yeah, we want to keep going up the right side. And run at their defense. So I think I want to take Duru off. I think Duru's a little bit better than he is. We took him off. Complete wing back. Wing back defend. Support. What's Brian's pace like? He's fast. I mean, I could drop McGavin back down into save. I think I need to take yeah, that might have been a better thing to do with Duru, is just tell him ease off tackles. Will Dawes, 14th goal of the season. He's up for player of the year. He's up for player of the year. Elm, Melfer, G-Man, welcome in. Trying to win the league tonight. I think we're going to go to, I want to see what the stats look like first. What did it say? I brought on, I brought on Brian. What have they done with their, have they subbed guys in? Cropper is still on. Dead tired. Norville Williams. No, it's Anderson and Norville Williams. Anderson, poor. Yeah, so we're gonna keep attacking up the right side. Maybe just come down to a little bit shorter passes. We're gonna take off the counter press. We'll still counter though. And we probably bring our mid block down to a low block. We got ads starting in 5 minutes. So we're going to make another change. Krask is complacent. That's a shame. Kourachanis is complacent. That's also a shame. But these guys are all having a good game. So if you want to be complacent, you can. But what's Glover's best midfield position? Attacking Mazzala? How about supporting Mazzala? Okay. Nice run. He's offside. He was offside. Okay, let's make our last change. How's Dawes is having a good game. Scott is midfielder. Mandy, let's put him in for Mandy. Can he play? He can't play defensive midfielder, so what we're gonna have to do is make him. We're gonna have to take McGavin back here. Deep line playmaker, defend. Then we can bring Scott on for Mandy. And you are what? Central midfielder attack? How about advanced playmaker? So we're up by 2, so I need to praise these guys. I think I don't want them to, I think this is when we bring this down. I don't want them to step up more. Nice intercept. Glover. Gavin. The penalty? It was. Rutledge. Rutledge. Oh man, 10 minutes to go. Rutledge, you score this goal. It's pretty much you're going to win the league for us. We are going to go automatic promotion. Automatic promotion. He is our best penalty taker, but he can also miss them. So let's focus. Let's focus. He gets it. Okay. Let's go into be more disciplined. Let's focus down the left or the right, but we're not going to lump it. We're going to, can always shoot on sight. Hold our shape. Distribute to the flanks. Slow down the pace. We got our low block going on. We are trapping inside. And we are wasting time. They've got 9 shots, 4 on target. They've got XG of 104. We have dominated possession. I mean, I don't know how these guys do it. I don't know how they do it. I mean, look at this. This guy, look at his condition. Very poor. Still out on the pitch. Anderson, very poor. Still out on the pitch. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. You got to be kidding me. We got our low block on. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. We win the league. Automatic promotion. After 2 seasons. This is our 2nd season in Torquay. Last year we started with a 10-point deduction for the club being in administration. The club is actually up for sale, so I hope somebody comes in and gives us a lot of money, because the owners of this club are cheap. Yeah. Yeah. There's our trophy. Bundaberg. Here's our trophy. We win. We win promotion. This is awesome, man. Oh, what a long, hard road. What a long, hard road. Okay, let's look at the match. Archelon. Koala. Welcome in. We just won the league. Automatic promotion. Wow. But look at these, look at their guys. How can they do this? Very poor. Very poor. Very poor. Poor. All their guys were poor or very poor. Excuse me. Wow. So we had 16 shots, 9 on target, 2.79 XG, so double the XG, 4 off target. Only 6 long shots. I consider that a win. 57% possession. They had 10 shots, 5 on target, but they got what they deserved. They got a goal. They had 1.13 xGs. They got their goal. We had 33 set pieces. They had 41. They had 41 set pieces. We must have defended them well. 409 to 314 passes completed. Crosses completed 15% to 13. Tackles won. We won a lot of our tackles. We won a lot of our headers. We had 3 yellow cards. They had 6. Our average rating 711. Now Will Dawes was poor. We had 52 progressive passes, 78 in the final third, and 190 high intensity sprints. These guys were working hard. Wow. We won the league. We won the league. Champions. Time to celebrate. He seemed a little happier. They seemed a little happier. We're champions. Yay. Should I say anything to these guys? You won a domestic league title. You guided your team to promotion. Breaking news. Yeah, we have one more game, but Wheelstone can't catch us. We're 5 points ahead of them. Even though they won, did they win? Wheelstone drew. So either way, we would have won with a win because they would have been on 88 points. Would they have been on? Yeah, they were on 85. So actually, if they had won, it would have gone down to the last game of the season. But we are better by 4 goals on goal differential. Look at decent result, decent match. On to the next one now. What do you mean? It's a fantastic result. We won the league, people. Let's see. Let's read this one. On a wet evening at Saunders Transport Community Stadium, Torquay United celebrated clinching the Vanarama South title. Wayne Cartmel had a fairly mixed performance, even if he may have been accused of bias towards the visitors in a number of decisions. Really? We had a goal disallowed for offside. Well, that's because the sideline referee raised his flag. Maybe we can get some Hollywood stars to come in and buy the team. display of tagging football saw Aiden Rutledge pick up the Player of the Match award during Torquay's 3-1 Vanarama National League South victory over Farnborough this evening. Rutledge's pace and skill on the ball was a constant threat to Farnborough defense, and the striker thoroughly deserved his goal. Rutledge added to the scoreline with a penalty into the top corner of the 86th minute. The former Gateshead player is Torquay's top goal scorer, scoring 26 goals in 41 appearances. He's had tough shoes to fill because my top scorer last year was top scorer in the league, Aaron Jarvis, and he had 33 goals in the league. So he had tough shoes to fill, and he did fill those shoes quite well. Breaking news. Torquay have won the Vanarama National League South title tonight. Torquay will certainly look back at some great wins along the way, with perhaps the most notable including a 4-3 triumph against Hampton and Richmond, a 5-3 win versus Eastbourne Borough, a comprehensive 4-1 triumph versus Maidstone, and a 6-5 triumph against Bath City. Aiden Rutledge led the way to glory for the Vanarama National League South team by notching 23 goals en route to sealing the Vanarama South crown. There were scenes of jubilant success for the Gulls, who came to form at the perfect time late in the season, finding consistent performances to ascend into top spot and claim a most unlikely victory. Gimble famously knocked Newport County out of the FA Cup in 2023 and has now managed to lift the Vanarama South trophy. Here's the trophy. So what this means is we don't have to. Last year we came in 6th after. Okay, let me give a little bit of background here. Last year, November, December, January, February, we lost 3 games in that period. 3 league games. In March and early April, like a 6-7 week period, we lost 5 games in like 6-7 weeks. We went from 3rd. We were fighting to win the league. We went from 3rd, and this is with the top goal scorer in the league, the best player in the league at the time. We went from 3rd to, we dropped all the way down to 8th. In that, losing those games, we clawed our way back into the playoffs in 6th. We finished in 6th. We're in the playoffs, but we lost in the first round. So, yeah, these guys deserve this. And this is pretty much with not a completely unchanged team, but yeah, these guys deserve it. Vanarama South Torquay clinched Vanarama National League South title. Farnborough secure a playoff spot. The board have set the initial payroll for the coming season at $40K. Wow. Wow. $40K. That's like almost double what this year's payroll budget was. You can see, well, it's not up here now. This is going to hurt. Hopefully this will just go away. Does it say that we're still, the owner's looking to sell the club? Well, maybe now that we've been promoted, the board feel you're doing an unbelievable job. The supporters have to be super happy. We're playing high tempo pressing soccer. We're doing that. We passed that because we did more than reach the playoffs. We did not get to the FA Cup proper this year. We did last year. We made it to the fourth or fifth round. We had a away game at Blackburn, and I think we made about 150,000 in gate receipts on that game. But did you think the board shared any of that with me? No. These values may be altered later based on the agreed setting of the club's season expectations. Thanks for following, Chris. Thanks for following. Hey, Spinny. We just won the Vanarama National League South title, and this is my second year playing this save. I'm forwarding the following news article for your attention. Fans of Torquay United were justly proud after the team lifted the Vanarama National League South trophy. Fans and experts alike were unanimous that the person responsible for the team's success was Biff Gimble. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Torquay board happy with Vanarama South win. Okay, everybody get on. Let's get on the Vanarama. Let's get on the Torquay United bandwagon. They picked us to place third this year. They picked us for third. Last year, they picked us for like 20th, 21st. Because we started with a negative 10, a 10-point deduction. But this year, they did pick us for third. It says second now, but they fudged it. Rutledge Stellar. Player of the match. I just imagine this guy like being super humble. Very humble. Because every time I praise him, he's just very positive about the praise. He just takes it very humbly, like thank you. Farnborough's playoff bound. Player of the week news. So our next game is Bath City. I think I'm just going to play. I'm going to play a bunch of under 18s in there. Now, did we win? Did we break our records? I think 27 is the record. It'll tell us during the week. But for right now, I'm thinking I'm just going to play a completely rotated squad. Yeah, De Silva, you're not playing. Stobbs, you're not playing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Barnes is up there. You know what? I'm gonna get my under 18s up here. Where's my under 18s playing? So this is our form during the year. Started off really well. 3 wins. Got a little bumpy the next 5 games. Only 1 win out of 5. Then 3 more wins in a row. And then a little bumpier again. where we had 1 win out of 4, and then 3 wins out of 5, 4 wins out of 5, and 1 win out of 5. Um, yeah, we just did it, and that's with Dylan De Silva. He was our pretty much before I got injured. He was our, and I had to get a loan to cover him. He was our left attacking midfielder. He broke his leg. He was out for the rest of the season. So, um, I want all these guys to play. Now, who are we playing? Bath City. Bath City is now. This would be interesting because if I play a bunch of under 18s, or not even that, just under 21s, people are going to say that I was trying to throw it. I wonder how that would work out. If they could accuse me of trying to throw the win to Bath City, but Bath City are out of the playoffs, so it doesn't matter. The most they can have, they'll end on 68 points if they win, so they're out of the playoffs anyway. Let's see if we do this with the under 18s in here. Let's see. This is rotated squad, full rotation. Oh, Barnes in here. I'll put more on the bench. Yeah, that's what I want to do. You know, I don't think I'm gonna do that. It's not. I was just thinking. I've got a couple new guys that I've signed. I've got these I've got these guys that I've promised to play and stuff, so it's not fair to them. I'm going to rest these guys. I was training this week. Do one last team bonding for the year. I could do it over here too. No, I can't, because you can't do it twice. Doing a community outreach. That's a good way to end the year. You know what? I think these guys, though, I'm just gonna rest them all. Take the day off tomorrow, guys. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I gotta go to bed. Here we go. How about a screenshot of that, huh? Print screen, Windows. Okay. Just signed a new contract for another year at the same amount. New team record, 91 points in the season. Twice the XG. 387 passes. We scored none of our shots outside the penalty area. That's why I tell these guys, don't take long shots. There's only one player that has long shot ability on the team, and he is allowed to take them. But I've told everybody else, all the other, not the forwards, but the central midfielders and defenders, shoot less. We conceded none of our 6-shot attempts from outside the penalty area. So what we try to do is we try to funnel them outside. Keep them outside. Way stronger momentum. Attached a summary of the report compiled by George Wheeler on Bath City as requested. Well, let's play Marshall. He hasn't had a game in a while. He's lacking sharpness, but that's okay. Rutledge, up to 4 stars. Great player. We got him for another year. George Savage. He's got 3.5 star potential. His contract's up at the end of June. Let's see, Jason, aren't you one of our yeah, I think you're one of our guys, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. 400 per week for a year. And you and you're 2-star potential 5-star. Sure. Welcome to the team. Bath City. Let's see. What do you want us to do? Add low block. Okay. Theo, you are 5'10". Allie, you are 7. Central defenders are 6 foot. Maybe we'll have a little more information. Jumping. Heading. We've defended attacks from the left very well. That's our attacking fullback side. Hey, thanks for following, Michael. Appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Eleven of 14 goals we've scored while enjoying possession for 60 to 70 seconds, despite most commonly keeping the ball for between 20 and 30 seconds. We conceded 6 of 32 shots attempted from inside our penalty area. We're allowing the opposition to have good shots to touches ratio in our penalty area, but ours is pretty good in their area. 147 on 139 occasions which we've allowed the opposition in attacking third of the pitch have come from central positions. So that means we have to funnel them to the outside, I think. Trap outside. Team selection. Sure, we'll try them. Torquay United's game against Bath City and Vandermeer should see a bumper crowd of support clamoring to see the recently crowned champions of home at Plainmoor. We are the favorites. We set the record for our number of wins. We have won 27 matches this season. New Torquay season record now within their sights. All eyes will be on them to seek a place in the history books. The existing mark is also 27, so we can write the history books if we I want to break that record. These guys can play. I want to get the most wins that we've ever got in a season. And that means that you're not going to be playing there, Willard. And that means that Kobe Rose is going to be playing there. Where is Austin Booth? He's lacking sharpness. I'm going to play Marshall in there then. Because Mandy could always come back here. Scott cannot play back there. So I need to get Krask in. Because Krask can play here. Same as last time, basically. That's scouting schedule. So when is this one going to drop off? The 5th? It will not drop off. It's only been 13 days. These guys are going to go into this match heavy. So Marshall? I think Booth. No, because Booth is... Krask can come back here. Mandy can drop down, or Marshall can come in. Both Willard and Glover can play over here. Where's the guy? Scott. I mean, who's going to come in for him if he needs to? McGavin can drop back down here. I think this is the way we had it last time. These two guys are forwards. Scott, Armstrong. Killian Campos. Potential signing for what? What's the signing for a year? Sure. Bring him in. He's 3 stars right now as a striker. He's actually, I think, our best striker if he was playing now. He'd be right behind Rutledge. Sure. Sure. Race for coefficient spots heat up. He's not ready yet. He's still getting over his broken leg. Kind of sad because he really dropped off too. He's gonna have a ways to come back. He was like 3 stars and like 3.5, 4-star potential. He broke his leg. He's been out for 6 months. Bath City is 10th. Target the left side as they've shown they are weakest there. Okay. Their left side, so we focus play down the right. Which is where we kind of want to focus it anyways, right? Everybody's happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're happy. If you carry your last performance into this match, we'll do well. Take control of the midfield. Nobody's complacent. That's good. Oh, look at a guard of honor. For the champions. Let's see what the see the opposition does. He's their top goal scorer. Cody, left on your weak foot, or weak on your left foot. Left on your weak foot. So Hayfield, we need to trigger a press on him. And then Hayfield is what? He is... Put him on his left foot. Theo, you are 5'10", not very strong. You're going to go on your left foot. Top assist guy. Tom, put you on your left foot. And then we're going to trigger a press on you. Then we're going to tackle you. Now, what about their central midfielders or their central defenders? Sight height 6 foot. 6'1", jumping reach 15, heading 9. Kyle, you're weak on your left foot. You're probably the long throw guy, huh? So let's tackle you. And we're going to press you too. Isaac, they said you guys were weak on the left side. Okay. So I can see why. Isaac, you're weak on your right foot. We're going to tackle you. We're going to trigger a press on you. And Theo, we are going to mark you. I think we said we were going to, what, force them outside, yeah. We said we were going to attack down the right side, right? I didn't even check that tactic. Yeah, we'll go down the right side, but let's be a little less over the top. Let's be a little less try to kick the ball all the way down the field. See how we do on that one. Nice tackle by Collins. Gavin. I guess the ball up to Dawes. Oh. McGavin is our long shooter. Cousins comes out and takes it. Cousins comes out and takes that one. Isn't that why I changed the tactic to low crosses? Both of those were kind of high. High enough for him to catch them. Oh. All right, nice interception. Rutledge scores. Addis, bad pass. Mandy just came up and grabbed it. And Rutledge buries it. It's like his 27th goal of the year. I want to show you. He was offside, I think. was a nice tackle. Will Dawes. Will Dawes. What, 16th, 17th goal this year? Nice cross. Dawes is there just blocking out his man. Did you see that? He just totally had position on this guy. Just blocked him off. Bullied him. Who's that? Smith? So Dawes is, he's 6'1". Kyle Smith is 5'10". Yeah. You got a 3-inch height advantage on him. He's bullied him, got position on him, and put it in the net. So our heat map is, see, they should look at this and go, yeah, that's not really good. Yeah, we have them in the white. We have white jerseys on. We have them in the white, but this should be like blue. The number should be blue in there. Controlling the midfield again here. Excuse me. Playing through the middle, even though I think we have it set to play down the right. We're pretty much playing through the middle. Corner. Martin corner. Bullied him again. Kobe Rowe. I thought they were playing for promotion or for playoffs. Back post. I thought they were playing for a playoff spot. No, that's right. They can't make the playoffs. Our focus on attacking set pieces really paid off as Kobe Rowe scored from a well-executed set piece play practiced on the training ground. We got ads starting in 5 minutes. So I think once this game is over, I'll let those ads run, but once this game is over, it's going to be bedtime for me. It's going to be bedtime. Bedtime for Biffy. We got possession, XG. They have no XG. They have no shots on target. Wow. Seven fouls. They have no shots on target. I think that's the first game. So I played, 100, 110 games, maybe 120 games with friendlies and preseason and cups and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever seen a team at halftime have no shots. And look at, we're set up on a mid block. No, are we set up on a mid block? Look where we are. We're set up in a low block. But look where our average position is. Leo, you're doing okay. 6.7. Keep it up. Anybody like super tired? Some guys are complacent. Why are you so complacent, boys? But a bunch of you are having a good game. So now let's see, what do they do with their Cody Cook. Come on, guys. Caught you asleep on that one. So Labercombe crossed it into Cook. Oh, he's the striker. He's the 5'8" striker. We need to mark, press, and tackle. Did he come on? He must have come on. We don't know what footed he is. He's left-footed, right? Show him onto his right foot. And then who's the guy who scored the goal? Who's the guy who scored the goal? Cody Cook. Left foot. Let's mark you. Let's trigger press on you. Let's tackle you. I might have my players doing too much. So it might be a bit of an overreaction. Okay, let's see if we need to freshen up anything. Everybody's having a good game. It's really hard to take people off when they're playing so well. Row. Let's see. He's feeling poor. Dawes is feeling poor. I think Mandy's got to come back here. McGavin can come back for here. I think McGavin's best is I think we play as him a deep lying playmaker defend. And Scott can come in up here. I think Scott's best position is advanced playmaker. Attack. We got ads just started. Okay, boys, make this our highlight. Nice pass. Oh boy. That was almost one of the goals of the season. Not really. Oh boy, that snuck through, didn't it? Is that a goalkeeper mistake? Is that a goalkeeper mistake? Squires had a hard time getting that ball cleared out of there. He just gives it to Krask. Oh, is it deflection? Did it deflect in off the player? I think it deflected in off of this guy. Sutcliffe. Own goal. Oh, nice intercept. Make any more changes? Yeah, Dawes got to come off. Glover on for Dawes. Or does Willard want to come on for Collins, maybe? How's Martin doing? Would have preferred to stay on the bench. Too bad. I know what I should do. I should change the tactics too. I should have done that before. Yeah, we're already in our low block, so can't get much more defensive than that. Take the shot. Oh, hit the post. That's the second game in a row he's hit the post. A nice run. Is he onside? Oh man. Is he onside? Looks like he was onside. What a play where he just walked in. He just walked into their defense. He just walks right in. Walk in, just crosses over. What a shot by Glover. That's goal of the year, one of them. Dominant performance. 23 shots, 12 on target, 3 XG, 8 off target. We did take 7 long shots. Not ideal. We had 62% possession. So the last 2 games, we had a lot of possession in both games. We had 54 set pieces. How many shots did they have? They had 4. The end of the game with 4, 1 on target. We had 54 set pieces. They had 19. 440 passes completed. 11 crosses completed. Headers won about even. Progressive passes in the final third, 3 times the number of passes in the final third that they had. 40 more high-intensity sprints. Progressive passes. Oh, wow. What a season. That's the last game of the season. Hey, Vita. Last game. What a way to end the season. 5-1, and we are champions. Had some bad games from their players. Look at almost every player of ours was in, even substitutes had great games. Oh, look at this. I'm pleased with the performance. We can move on, not allow ourselves to become too comfortable. That's probably the complacency thing, right? Let's just stay with the coach. Coach says, say that. Okay. Looks delighted. Everybody's delighted. Except for Finley. He's uninterested. Dominant win for Gulls. Crass Stellars Torquay score easy victory. And we win the league with a record 94 points. We win the league with a record 28 wins. That's a team record. He's very happy. Hampton, Richmond, and Tunbridge have guaranteed themselves a Vanarama National League South playoff place. We will not be going to the playoffs this year because we won the league. Will Dawes always trains well. I really have some, I've really got some, what do they call the players? They call them model citizens or something. I really got several model citizen players. They train well, they play well. They accept the praise that you extend to them. They don't, most of them do, some of them don't. Some of them are like, hey, I know if I'm training good or not. You don't. You don't know what's in my head, if I'm training as well as I can. So just leave me alone. It's like, okay. I will never talk to you again about it. Who else needed some praise? Did we get Hansen in there? No, we didn't get Hansen in there. We get Dawes in there. Yeah. I don't want to say anything though to Marshall. He's touchy. I think I've only had to reprimand like one player this year. I mean, one player like recently, like in the last 3-4 months, for not training well. So let's see what the rest of the calendar looks like. Squad planner update. We still have under 18s playing. Transfer window opens. We won the league. Going up. We lost a lot of money this year. One of the reasons is because I couldn't figure out how to stop my scouting team from scouting. He is at his full potential. And we got him under contract for another year. Hayden Rutledge, second in goals, 24. Last year we had the top goal scorer, Aaron Jarvis. Will Dawes had 8 player of the matches. We had the best finishing form of the season. 7 games without losing. Second best average attendance. That guy's training really well in the under 18s. I just wonder if I'm going to be able to support an under 21 team. An under 21 team and an under 18 team. I'm gonna have to do this some other time though, because I gotta go to bed. Almost 2 o'clock. Let's just look at our form though. Okay, let's go back to where? Let's go back to first of the year. Got 5 games, 5 games, 6 games, and 4 games. So we got 20 games. So it's the first of the year. 3 draws, 2 losses. In 1, 2, 3, 3.5 months. 3 draws, 2 losses. So we were 15, 3, and 2, right? 10, 15, 16, 20. So 45 points since January. So we're 15, 3, and 2. Only 2 losses in the last 3.5 months. One was against a team that Slough. So let's see. This is where you have to go what? Past positions? Slough ended up in 16th. South End ended up in 3rd. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 weeks, a third of the season in first place. We dropped as low as 7th. But since February, so this is where we started that run, January 1st. We were in 5th. We won. No, we drew 0-0 against Wildstone, who came in 2nd in the league. So that was kind of a turning point, I think, for us. We beat Chelmsford 3-0. Beat Tonbridge 1-0. Drew, no. There'd have to be a draw in here somewhere, right? No. Just where our place wound up being. Let me blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry, I think when I turned my seat, I rocked the table. Yeah, so it doesn't mean there was a draw here. It just means that our position stayed the same. We went up to first with a win over Welling, dropped back down to second with a draw against Hornchurch, who was in, I think Hornchurch eventually got relegated. Avely, we beat 2-1. We lost that game to Slough Town, who again eventually wound up in 16th. But then we went on a run, beat Maidstone, who wound up in 9th, beat Dartford, who was relegated, looks like, beat Chesham, who wound up, they were relegated, beat Hayes and Yetting, they were relegated. Southend, we lost 3-1 against Southend, but we still maintained first place. Beat Hampden and Richmond. Southend, by the way, who wound up in 3rd place. We beat Hampden and Richmond, who wound up in 6th. Dorking, 18th. Western-super-Mare, they wound up 13th. Eastbourne Borough, 15th. And then St. Albans, who wound up in 11th. And Farnborough, who finished in 5th. And Bath City, who finished in 10th. So who is this? Southend. So who's in the playoffs again, right? Farnborough, Hampden and Richmond, Chippenham and Tunbridge. Farnborough, Hampden and Richmond, Chippenham and Tunbridge. Farnborough, Hampden and Richmond, Tunbridge and Chippenham. And then when does Southend play then? Southend play Wealdstone? Or did that game already go off? This is the first round. Okay, playoffs, first round, first semifinal, and final. I'm not sure how this works. I'll take a look at it tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. Let's see. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta go to bed. Wherever you are in the wide world, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, put yourself in a position to be blessed and be blessed. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Torquay wins. See you next time.